Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor and we are back in Jacksonville. So before we head south to Rakhatâb, what we're gonna do is actually join the Umbar allegiances, because as far as I understand, they have their start in here, and we are already in front of the Ledger Keepers. So let's do that. We're gonna launch our allegiance panel. Here we have the Umbar allegiances, and here we have the Ledger Keepers. Once a clandestine group working to identify would-be enemies of the heirs of Castamere, the Ledger Keepers were formed under the Kindred of the Coin with a new purpose. The Ledger Keepers of Umbar will now log actions and deeds undertaken by citizens and guests of the country alike into ledgers meant to weigh the measure and heft to the people's contributions. It may seem an intrusive and unnecessary effort, but in a nation once ruled by vile tyranny and secrets, the transparency is a welcome change to the populace. Oh boy, thank you, there we go, and we have the first quest.
You have need of something.
The keeper thumbs through pages of scroll, finally resting her finger on an entry, unmistakably your name. Nary a misstep since you arrived on these shores. Reports contend that you are a capable warden with many talents. You have a penchant for heroism, a quality some find noble, and you appear outwardly compassionate. Your legend thus far is unstained by controversy or misdeed. Let us see you keep it this way, yes? If you wish to know more about the Ledger Keepers, why we're here, what we're necessary, and how we came to be, I will explain it to you. She nods. But I warn you, our history is complicated. Our reasons for being, while rooted in the dark past, looks to the promising future.
Might you spare a moment?
In the past, our role was to track the actions of those who would oppose the tyranny of the heirs of Castamere. We did so in secret. We traded information we acquired to the Council of Leadership in exchange for freedom from the lash or the gallows. When the heirs fell and the Kindred of the Coins came to power, they chose a new path for our talents, one that we quite prefer. She offers a genuine smile. We fully embrace the need to understand the deeds undertaken for and against our burgeoning society. In their wisdom, the Kindred enable us to honor good deeds done for the citizens of Umbar. You will find that the people of Umbar will provide you with coins long hailed as the currency of our land. These coins are little more than keepsakes. We call them Ur in the singular and Uri in the plural. If you wish, you can exchange these coins with us and we will track your undertakings in our records so that you earn respect, honor and gifts representative of our culture. If you do not choose to use the coins, it will not matter. We will remain ready to track and memorialize efforts undertaken for Umbar and her people. We will record your efforts and not only when you choose that we should. She nods. Until you earn our trust more completely, this is all I can say. Okay. That was the chapter 1 already. Good. So okay, we'll need to, I don't know then, in that case, what are we gonna do to balance both allegiances, but we'll see once we get there. Oh, and here we have the Ledger Keepers on one hand, and the Order of the Eagle. The sudden fall of the heirs of Castamere and rise of the Kindred of the Coins aroused suspicion in Gondor that a new threat from the lands to the south festers. In an effort to ensure that the threats posed by the nation in the past do not return, Prince Imrahil employs a service of spies and citizens embedded in the region during the reign of the heirs of Castamere to track the efforts of Umbar's people. More importantly, the Order of the Eagle watches the Kindred and looks to contain them should they prove to be a threat to Gondor. Oh, this is so exciting, so interesting. So, spies. Oh boy. Yeah, please. And we will begin our journeys with the Kindred here talking to Rakhatâb. You would remember I was curious about him. Oh.
Have you come to help? Good.
He will offer to barter some items for us as well. Cool. The eyes and ears of the city.
Days
Awesome.
of peace have come at last to Gondor.
The threat of the Kindred of the Coins cannot remain unknown after the fall of the Dahak. He shakes his head. Sorry, too many Ks. Forgive me, I am Rakhatâb, and you should call the place Corbo, my friend. My folly was not using the local vernacular. Do better than me. He begins again. After the fall of the Corbo and the heirs of Castamere, whispers and warnings from eagles throughout Umbar ceased. Worse, we lost contact with our leader in Umbar city. He stops and shakes his head again. The citizens call it Umbar, and so should you. Can you see why I need your aid? Yeah, I definitely can.
Days of peace have come at last to Gondor.
We set forth to re-establish contact with the leader of the Canaries in Umbar, but we were ill-prepared. Missteps and affronts to changes in custom abound. Many of our names are etched in their ledgers, and I know they are not written there because of our heroism. Through this archway to the east, I saw a sea hawk perched atop a roof. That is a courier, I am sure of it. Every day, that bird arrives and perches there looking for something. I have seen a scrap of paper affixed to its leg. It likely seeks the eagle that used to watch this outpost and has a message to deliver. I cannot approach it without drawing attention to me, but you have committed no offense and breached no customs. You can act as our eagle here. Coax the bird from its perch and obtain the scrap, then return to me. So... scrap up meat? Ah, and the hawk, yeah. Okay. Perhaps the scrap of meat will entice the seahawk from its perch. Hopefully. The seahawk swoops down and enjoys the dinner. Now is their chance. You gently remove the paper tied to its leg. The seahawk does not seem to mind, and in fact appears to be very comfortable exchanging the information for the delicious dinner you set before it. Whisper's sins are few. The mine collapse claimed many canaries. I was fortunate to maintain a few outside cages. My effort to reveal this law await requests. Interesting.
We must strive to defend our newly gained peace.
Thank you for this, friend. The fall of the years and the rise of the kindred diminish Arkadyr's capacity to gather information. Ahardis, sorry. Yet she persists, and still she awaits requests from us. The bird network of hers, she calls them the Watchers on the Wing. He produces a small note and hands it to you. We need to send this message back to her. Bind the message to the Seahawk's leg. It will do the rest. Return to me after the Watcher on the Wing has left. The mine collapse was disastrous for the canaries beyond the gilded cage. Customs quickly change when pressure is applied. What of the 7? Our eyes are blind, our ears deaf, and our minds empty. Any insight is welcome. The Seahawk looks up expectantly and you fasten a return message to its leg. The Seahawk flies away over the ramparts bearing the message. Now, my friend, we wait. I thank you. Your effort and attention averted the disaster, or worse, that my folly would have wrought. I hope to see you again soon. Okay, so, boy, I am so much more interested in the Order of the Eagle, but the Ledger Keepers also seems interesting if you stop to think about it for a moment, because this one will ensure that you are trusted by the people of Umbar, and the Order of the Eagle will have you deliver that information to the people in Gondor that would be most interested in it. So, boy, which one to do first? I wonder. And when can we start unlocking more allegiance quests with these two new factions or allegiances? Yeah. We gotta complete level 5 of the allegiances, and we don't have enough items in here to level any of these allegiances up to level 5. We really should be able to use them in batches. advance them at the same time, or do I want to focus on one and then the other? I'm not sure. Let me do the math really quick. I think I'm gonna advance them both at the same time. Here is 1,000, and here we have another 2,000, so that's 3,000. 3,900 total points. So that means Eagle Bits. Allegiance level 1. But that of course is not enough. And then we have Ledger Keepers, Allegiance level 1. God, we got some XP on Patience. That's not what I intended. Oh boy. Ledger Keepers and... yeah, Ledger Keepers on Harville, 1,000 Virtue XP. And the other one was Order of the Eagle. Order of the Eagle, yeah, another 1,000 Virtue XP. That's all we have right now. That's all we can do. Which is a pity. But anyway. Now, we have maxed Zeal. We got some extra Virtue XP for Patience, which is not what I wanted, really. Power, Evade, and Critical Rating, yeah, not really something that that seems useful right now. But let me see. We can do maybe Innocence. Yeah, I mean, we have so many. We can go Charity, so that if we overcap Charity, it will go to Compassion right away. That seems like the better course of action right now. Ah, and this is a Stable Master as well.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
Thank you, friend. What you have done for the people here in Jack's Fanal will not be forgotten. We are learning to be free and what it means to breathe the air fresh and new. I know it seems that some of us are in a state of euphoria. Perhaps we are. The shadow that long cast itself over these lands is no more. All around us, there is light. She smiles, and it seems that even outsiders can become our allies. Good travels to you. When you arrive in Rakhatâb, speak with the overseer there. He has already been told that you are coming to their aid. And of course, I have not unlocked the travel destination, so I need to make my way down there. And I really want to use a horse. It's just that understandably, I don't think using our Citadel Guard horse in here would work for the mission's secrecy. So I think we gotta use a different one. And you know what? I am a big fan of the Steed of Starlight. Because it kinda matches the outfit that we've been wearing. So in my mind, and let me do this really quick. But in my mind, let me go back here, because you saw that Starlight, that Steed of Starlight was kind of black, right? So in my mind, it's this same smoky black horse that we were using during our travels with the Grey Company, but with a different attire. It looks kind of similar. Well, it's not as black, but it's black enough, right? Yeah, it does look to be the same black, so if you don't mind, For me, this is our good old friend Tumlos that has another chance to shine in Umbar Baharville. And Limbot, what happened to Limbot? Wait, what happened to Limbot? God, give me just a moment. We don't have Peanut Gellin in here, so where is Peanut Gellin supposed to be? Tales of Yore, Haradwise, Mordor. It can't be Mordor. It's gotta be Gondor. But it's not showing in Gondor. I have no idea. Truly have no idea, but what was the name of the keep where it was not Londkirin, it was the other one. God, I forgot. But anyway, as soon as Beriathan got boarded, the Wave Hunter, good old Limbot there was taken to Outer Gondor. Thank you. From Ostarendir all the way down to Minas Tirith, maybe. I'm not sure where Limbot was taken up. I'm sure when Beriathan has need of Limbot again, we will be sent there. I mean, Limbot will go and meet us on the road when we need him again. But for the time being, we are with our good old buddy Tumlos once again. How long has it been since last time we wrote Tumlos? Can't be 100% sure, but I think it was on Helm's Deep, right? I think it was. Anyway, we gotta go to Rakhatâb, and this is kind of a pain because we need to reach level 5 with each allegiance, and the quests in there will send us to Rakhatâb, but we don't have enough reputation for that. And boy, it seems this has killed my intentions of advancing the allegiances as we advance through Umbar as well. They're on their tracks. So, if that is the case, then I believe that means we will need to come back to doing the allegiances separately on their own dedicated episodes after I have made sure I have enough tokens for them. Unless I can get enough tokens to advance both allegiances before we reach Umbar Baharville, I don't see any other way for this. What a shame. But anyway, what do we have here? Rakhatâb. Awesome. So, we have found Rakhatâb.
Fair winds to you.
We have the Stable Master. Double check.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
Kuthra. But there is a hunter's camp somewhere in here that I'm not sure where it is. A crowd has gathered around someone lying on the ground. Who's this guy?
Murder! Murder! Oh, he's nowhere safe anymore!
The woman tears her gaze from the body lying on the ground and seems to see you for the first time. This poor man was laying right here in the open. I did not get a good look at the man who stabbed him, but he was tall. I do know that. And bearded. He had a great dark beard. One of the Corsairs who camp up the shore to the northeast, I think it was. He must have come here to Rakhatâb with evil in his heart and death in his mind. Did anyone else see this man? Oh, it is terrible.
A tall man with a dark beard? I cannot say I saw him.
But this man was just minding his own business and I heard him cry out as he fell. He was a stranger to Rakhatâb, that is true, but he has been here for a day or two. Why, I think I spoke to him yesterday, but I cannot remember what he was asking about. We spoke about recent events, I seem to recall, and about how the kindred of the coins has been dealing with the warriors of Ordak that refused to leave our lands. But the murderer was not one of the Ordakim. And now this man is dead. Such things were not supposed to still happen after Ordak was driven from Umbar. The kindred promised us peace, and for the most part they have delivered it. Oh, come on. You saw it glitch. Right there, in front of our eyes. So, in order to solve the glitch, as we have done before, we gotta move away a little bit. And then going back. Yeah, you can see the body shining now, glittering. Like, sorry, nope, not important. No, change my mind. It is important. Before you can learn anything, the guard calls for you to step back.
You there! Stay back!
No, I do not suspect you in this, for I saw you arrive, but it is not impossible for the murderer to have had help, so you make sure you keep yourself out of trouble. Guardsmen of Rakhatâb will be watching you. I mean, you don't suspect me, but you are suspecting me, kinda, right? I mean, well, I don't have a beard, so at least there's that. Did you say you heard that Corsair might have done this? A tall man with a dark beard? I am not surprised. Even after the rise of the kindred of the coins in Umbar Baharbel, many of the Corsairs refused to swear oaths of peace and loyalty to the new order. Some of them are camped even now to the northeast along the coast, and sometimes they adventure here to Rakhatâb to cause problems for the workers. Might one of them murder this man? I think it likely. Daxaman motions for you to come speak with him. Hidden as he is in the bushes? No. He is right there in the open, showing his beard and everything. Something smells fishy, Beriathan. If my brother were here, he would say it is the right of a Corsair to do as he likes, and think nothing of it. But there is something about the situation that feels wrong to me. Perhaps I am just not as bold a Corsair as my brother. But the camp of Corsairs to the northeast lies in our path. Perhaps we can help the people here by thinning their numbers, and when we return they may have captured the one who did this. What do you say to this idea? I mean, I'm all in for it. I'm a little surprised that you, of everyone, is willing to slay Corsairs, but... Well, if you don't mind, then I don't mind. Ulanor? Okay, no, but we need to speak with Nûrut, who was outside town, it seems. Now, something that maybe should have... Oh, it's not here. Where is it then? Okay, over there. Something that should have told me that these allegiances were supposed to be separately from the rest of the expansion is the fact that they were released in batches. So you initially could only do level 10, then up to level 20, and just recently level 30 was unlocked. But if that was the case, then it's better for you to do the allegiances separately from the rest of the quests in this expansion. So maybe there's still time for me to do this separately. But I will need to think about it once again. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Ah, Nûrut, another dwarf. Okay.
Yes.
Greetings, Beriathan. Your arrival was foretold. You have already earned a reputation as a folk hero among some of the workers here. What you did for the citizens of Jax Fanal reverberates in the halls of stone to be found here. Welcome to Rakhatâb. We can only hope that your good nature and generosity will continue in our small but bustling fort.
What is it?
Yours is a fresh face and a welcome one. I will share with you some information about our fort, and then, if you're willing, perhaps you will help with some of the issues faced by our workers. We are free, this is true. No whips lash our backs now, but our workers remain weary and hungry. Injuries or wars are frequent. These are only setbacks, of course, for ours is a land born anew. I coordinate the fort's efforts for the overseer. The other foremen here each have quotas that must be met, and they are falling behind. Meet first with them. Their names are Tanko, Beliash, Karisha, Huzo, and Tafis. After you have spoken with them, you should meet with the overseer about our schedule.
Do you have need of something?
The foreman sent word that you helped in Jack's funnel. I appreciate that, friend. There's another thing you could help us with, if you will. One of the stone supports collapsed last night. 2 of my best workers died in the accident. These structures are old and weak, but we cannot stop our work to fix them. The overseer has threatened to cut our rations even further if our progress slows. Would you check the other supports by walls and archways for signs of wear, and reinforce any cracked supports you find? You'd have the gratitude of both myself and my workers. That is in here.
Good day to you, traveler.
Our forgers are almost back to full strength. The fires of the forgers are alight for all of Umbar and might be seen from as far away as Umbar Harbor itself. Can you help us finish the task and get these forgers fully working again? You will find forgers throughout the outpost of Rakhatâb. Sure. How many? Oh boy, this bellow takes a long time.
Has come in with the dock.
Welcome to Rakhatâb. Yes, I have a task that needs doing if you're able. In order to run these great forgers, we need large amounts of goat fat, and we've been running dangerously low for weeks now. Without it, our forgers can't fire and nothing gets built. Will you help us? There are many goats in the hills north or east of here. Bring back as much of their fat as you can. You'll be rewarded for it, and you'll have my thanks. Oh, okay, we have some supports in here to check as well. That's good. These bellows will take a long while, but okay, we'll be patient. Funny day when a bellow takes more time than a damaged stone. No, trying to repair the gear. Alright. Take a look at this again. Well, let me pick up the gear first. Let us see here. About half the time it takes. Repair the pulleys. Okay, here's another one. Alrighty. Some more supports in here. Hiya, look. What will you have us do? With fat to the east, you can see.
What news has come in with the tide?
Our workers keep suffering injuries. It is exhaustion or the perils of the wild. I cannot say. I am tasked with keeping the fires burning, but at the volume these fires must burn, I cannot keep pace. What say you? Will you help me put some logs on the fire? I wish I had something more exciting for you to do, for you seem an adventuring sort. Alas, all I require is enough fuel for the fires to stay lit. The wooded area to the northeast should have some logs and branches suitable for my purpose. Alright. Yeah, let me just finish exploring the rest of this settlement, see what other quest we can find around here. And of course the forges and the bellows. And the supports. Funny day indeed, when repairing a rock takes less time than gashing a bellow. But anyway, I've already ranted about that a little bit. The gearing here. I'm gonna keep looking. We already grabbed the milestone, right? No. No, we didn't have the milestone. Do we have another one? Ulanor?
There is much to be done and fewer hands by which to do it.
Nûrut tells me that you're a person who gets things done. I'm glad you were able to help him with his menial tasks. Perhaps you will be equally skilled at helping with mine. 5 workers that have gone into debt. We have given these workers many freedoms and much coin for their work. Every bit that we give them, every amount of credit we extend. They abuse. Many have spent more coin than they are given. We don't forget or forgive debts here. You should know this. If their debts are not paid in coin and on time, we will settle their debt to us in blood. Either way, the debt will be paid. So this seems to be the overseer that supposedly would have given us this quest after completing all the other quests for Tanko, Veliash, Tafish and the others, but thankfully that was not the case because that gives us the chance of doing some work on our own before we leave. Although this particular work we're doing is not to my particular liking.
Has been shed to Umbar.
I have nothing to give. They already bled me drier than a stone and forced me to work many hours without compensation or food. If I had no other mouths to feed at home, I would make my way back to the sea or to the city. Please, can you speak to the foreman about this? You were asked to speak to the foreman, yeah. That seems more like the kind of helping we do around here. Veliash.
What news has come in with the tide?
Only a few months frayed and already the yoke begins to feel heavy again. Yes, we are free, but the overseer does her best to make certain that we have little of comfort and no time to enjoy our freedom. The workers suffer for her ill treatment. Some are being starved and all are dispirited. I managed to get some extra food and I have a few coins to spare. Could you see that the food is delivered to those that are hungry and use the money to cheer up those who appear crestfallen? Sure. Plenty of them in here, it seems. Alrighty. Othax, what else would you have us do? Some point in the future, it seems. Love to help, of course. Now, we are missing one more forge and 2 more gears. Gotta keep an eye open for them. Another forge, okay. That's one of them. Definitely. Alrighty. This is gear 4. We missed one. Somewhere. We'll need to double check. Well, at least that's the first one.
Might you spare a moment?
Put in their bellies and bolster spirits. It may seem a small thing, but it is a sliver of hope. Thank you, Beriathan. They are good, hard workers. They just are pushed too hard. Once we get through these lean times, I know things will get better. They have to get better. They will get better. Now, I have a concern, because you will remember when we presented ourselves in Mar Nafra to Saklafel's man, I forgot the name. Galadai, I think it was. When we were there, we presented ourselves as the Warden, because presenting ourselves with our real name might be troublesome in the future, because once again we are on a secret mission. But I don't know, it seems we gave our name to the people in Jax Fanal, and now we are also giving our name to the people here in Rakhatâb, and that doesn't seem smart at the moment.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
We did it, Beriathan. The forgers of Rakhatâb are at full strength again. At least for now. Not telling how long it will last. For the moment though, let us enjoy our successes.
What news has come in with the tide?
That many? We must be working too quickly to repair them as we should. We will need to pay closer attention if we can, or we will suffer for it. And if we suffer, the work suffers, but I cannot speak these words to the overseer. Thank you. This means more to me and the workers than you can know. I do not intend to bury any more of my men. Alright, do I want you to do that?
Might you spare a moment?
You assisted me before, and I have need with someone with your skills again. There is a cave not far from here along the southern edge of the mountains to the east. We have workers there, extracting metals for the forgers. There's been a cave-in. Many lives are in the balance. Please, can you help them? Is this an instance or an auto-travel quest? We'll check in just a moment.
Yes.
That's what she asked of you? I know those workers. They don't have the coin. They've used them on food, family, and rebuilding. He thinks. I may have an answer that saves their hides and pays the overseers her coin. To the south and east of here, along the shoreline, there is a great crab. It is rumored to guard a large pearl. There is a merchant here, a collector of beautiful and rare things. I happen to know she will pay handsomely for that pearl. Please, Beriathan, bring back the pearl to the merchant over yonder and give the proceeds to the overseer. These men will owe you their lives. Please tell me this is an auto-travel quest. Oh, it's an instance. I wish only for the safe return of the workers. The metals that they mine are important, but not as much as their lives are worth. To me, and to them, at the least, if not to the overseer. Please, make haste. Whoa, yeah. A little bit better. So, oh boy. This is a time mission. Rescue all the miners trapped in Jit Fesi. Very reminiscent of the cave-in mission in Gundavad, I think it was, where you had to help some of the Shelruka that were trapped, and it was also a time mission much like this one. Okay, there's the first one in here. I thought this would be my tomb. Thank you. But this doesn't sound good, so we gotta be fast. Turn to Rakhatâb, please do. Use it, please. The time is clock's ticking. Do not linger here. There is something in this cave. I can't imagine what that is. I don't know. I have a feeling. It's not as big as it seems, initially, at least. But that can be deceiving. You never know when a miner can be. And if you are not thorough, you might end up backtracking to many different locations just looking for some of these miners. We're halfway through anyway, with plenty of time to spare. The cave shook and the walls crumbled, still shaking. I don't like the sound of that. Or to Rakhatâb. Yeah, please do. Once again, do not delay. There's something in this cave. Yeah, that has been established, and that the repetition, the reiteration doesn't make it any easier. I mean, don't feel. Doesn't make it any more reassuring. It's not reassuring at all. Yeah, that's what I thought. We have reached the point where we're just missing one guy, and God knows where that guy would be, because we have traveled across the entire mine. We're missing one of them. Or maybe that's intended, and this guy we're missing is trapped by whatever is inside this mine. No, here it is. Escape the mine before it collapses. Sure thing. We enter through... No. The wrong turn. Through here. We have reached the mine exit in time. Okay. Oh! It did take us to the location. Okay, we have found it. Fuzzy. Blobs of goat fat. Reach the wheels. If the goat fat. Okay, we gotta do some more of that. Voracious fire. All right. Credits and debits. It's over there. Okay. Wasn't that far from Rakhatâb, all things considered. And we gotta gather some goat fat in here, so let's get going. For a moment, I thought we would not need to fight for this episode. We're close, but not close enough. Come on. You did. Beast Slayer of the Keep of Umbar. Alright. Goblin Corsair. Well, we don't need that yet. The giant crab, though, should be somewhere around here. A little bit further south. I mean, we can take the time to find the scrap, and then we'll go back to goat hunting and wood gathering. It's gotta be this one, right? No, it doesn't seem to be. Or is it? No. Oh, that one! That one is a giant crab indeed. Stop it. One punt is enough. Two, it's too much. As usual, these wounds hit like a truck. You collected the large pearl. Thank you. Because again, that was too much. Almost too much. Anyway. Back to our goat hunting then. We still have some time. We should be able to gather the fat, the blobs of fat And wood, we need. Provided these goats around here with thick enough population. If they do, then we should be okay. And maybe leave our bleeds and dots in there, yeah. Goats, at least these goats, are the exact opposites of the crabs. They really don't seem that dangerous. Which is a nice change of pace, considering how much trouble the crabs in the Haradrim have been giving us so far. Having an easy enemy once in a while, it's a nice change of pace. Yeah, they are really not that formidable, all things considered. Should be more than capable of taking them both. The issue here seems to be the swarm of flies, not the goats themselves. Yeah, no problem at all. Four out of 10, yeah. Should have enough time for that. Would be even better if they were not dropping those puddles every 2 seconds, but no biggie, not a big deal. We're still halfway through, so we still need to hurry up a little bit with that. Oh, come on. You're a goat. Out of 10. Cool, no, we're doing good enough, I think. There's another goat over there, it's just that we've pulled the attention of some unwanted people. But we have the 3 goats we're missing right here. And it seems the other guys got tired of pursuing us. Cool. Nope, spoke too soon. seem to be doing fine anyway. Yeah, there we go. We have all the goat fat we need. And you're just getting in the way. Yeah, there we go. Great. And maybe we can take a shortcut or something to a location where we need to be for the wood. I mean, the hills are a little steep, and that's been the constant in the Cape of Umbar so far. But at least this one, this location in particular, is traversable, and we're really close. Anyway. We're almost there. Oh, come on now, who's coming after us? Another fly? Yeah. Swarm of flies. You're irrelevant. Leave me be. Thank you. Oh. Do we need to defeat the hordes for the wood? Doesn't seem to be the case. Yagimsa? Or do we need to defeat the wood trolls? No. Oh boy, but this is a 150 signature? This doesn't look good. Come on. They're very strong. But it seems manageable. Please die. Please die. Thank God. Because this seems to be like the location for another daily. Hence the 150 enemies. Makes sense. We'll see in just a moment. I forgot to mention something that I really enjoy about these horns are palms. Not like the horns we've met so far. I mean, I really enjoy this design. It helps a lot to make Umbar feel unique and distinct from all the other places we've seen so far. Many details such as this one. So yeah. Not looking forward to fighting these horns, at least not yet, until I get a couple more levels and improve my gear and everything else, but at least it's fun seeing them. Oh boy, I spoke too soon. Yeah, I gotta fly the bleeds. But I also gotta get my heals going. Dots as well. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Let me just grab what I need. Let me please avoid these guys. I really don't need another fight. Well, at least the hordes, they have a lot of health, but they are manageable. I don't want to imagine what these trolls can do. And I really don't want to find out. There are some people in here, so let's hope they take care of it. Instead of me. And since these guys are 150, I think I'm right in assuming this is a location for a daily. A lot of people in here. It's got to be. Alright. Let us go back to Rakhatâb with this one. Turn in the quests. See what else we need to do. Just 7 tokens of heroism away from getting to the cap. I think I need to take a quick detour to the Hardened Traveler and turn some of these tokens in, so on the next episode I don't or cap them, because, well, nobody wants that. Goat shanks, we also need to do that. We also need to take them for crafting here. But it seems my carryall is full, sadly. So we'll need to double check my carryall in there, see if there is anything I can take out of it that I might not need now, and make room for the goat shanks. Oh yeah, right, we have the Beast Slayer. Why is it counting it inside it and not with the progress bar? I don't get it. But okay, we need to defeat 160 beasts. At least we know. It makes it seem like there will only be this tier of Beast Slayer in Umbar. Otherwise it would be really weird. Anyway, we're back at Rakhatâb and we can turn in a few of these quests. You see.
Good day to you, traveler.
What is this? She looks the pearl over. My patron will be pleased to acquire this. She produces a pouch hefty with coins. You can hear them jingling. This is more than adequate payment for this bauble. Take it. You acquired enough coin to pay the overseer, and let's go and do that right away.
Might you spare a moment?
The overseer holds the bag in one hand, weighing it, measuring it. A little more than expected. Good, they know their place. However, the dates are paid. They are paid. It is good that today these laggards chose coin over blood. Thank you for bringing this matter to a close. I don't have enough room to do that. Okay. Need to sell some of this junk before I can do that. Alright. That should be enough, but well, now that we're here, I know I have a lot of gear that I really don't need. I'll take care of that later.
There is much to be done, and fewer hands by which to do it.
Alright. You assisted Ulanor. Good. Right in time. Oh, she's gonna give me another quest? It seems so.
Umbar is a free city at last.
You seem like you can handle yourself. I have a special request. I collect exotic seashells. The larger and more ornate, the better. Unfortunately, the best specimens seem to be located along the beaches infested with crabs. I would love to add to my collection. The seashells on that beach shine like no other. Would you bring me back some exquisite ones? I would pay you quite well for the trouble. So this is a daily that it seems to complement quite well the crab hunting that we can get at Jack's Funnel. So we will get to that eventually. doing both. But for now, let us just complete all the other quests that we have in here.
What news has come in with the tide?
This should do for a while. I know this is not the grandest work, but know that it is appreciated. We are building something special here, one fire at a time, or so I am told. And you will have the daily.
Do you have need
No.
of something?
Not yet. I could use your help, Beriathan. The workers complain that the woods north and east of Rakhatâb are haunted, cursed, or worse. They say that a creature like a living tree stalks the woods and hinders their attempts to get the sap, logs, branches and other needs we have from the woods. You have proven able, and I would request that you investigate the woods for this herder. While there, could you help me complete a quota of sap from the trees there? The sap from the living woods there are vital to our ship repair and maintenance efforts. Alright, not a daily, but now we know we need to go back there, so we will of course do that, eventually, once again. Let me deliver the fat and bring the news about the miners, and I think that will be enough for today.
There is much to be done, and fewer hands by which to do it.
Enough goat fat for at least a week. This will keep the wheels of the forge moving for certain. You have earned my thanks, and your coin purse has surely become fat. Just my little joke, friend. We do what we must. We will be able to hit level 148 today. Oh, that would be so good.
You spare a moment?
Something was shaking the mine shaft. A creature. The earth. No, you are correct. It should not matter what was shaking the mine. We should not return there. I will seek the counsel of the overseer to determine what should be done. Please, take this for your efforts, Beriathan. Awesome. We will hit level 148.
Yes.
You are swift and true. I thank you for the assistance and hope you were not overly troubled by the requests made of you. Ours is a lantern recovery, but soon our operations will return to their greatest efficiency. For now, you have earned us a welcome respite from overwork. Yeah! Level 148. We have taken enough time today, but let me just double check. It seems... Okay, no, there is another quest in here. Let us see what that one is. But we are not done with Rakhatâb just yet.
Greetings.
Okay, no, this seems to be taking us in another direction entirely, so I think this one it's better saved for the next one. For the time being though, this has been all in today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.